Hey everybody, today I'm going to talk about zombie plants. They are known for other names like sensitive plant, shameful plant. I believe the actual scientific name is Mimosa Pudica, if I said that correctly. If I didn't, forgive me. Anyway, these are called zombie plants and they play dead when you touch them. The first time I ever seen these were in Hawaii many years ago, and they grow on the ground there actually in a couple different places on the Big Island. But they will get pretty large, and I do have some in different cycles here to show you. Now they recommend to boil water and then add the seeds to boiled hot water. And I did try that method actually. I tried a couple different methods, but I'll show you a clip where I did boil some water. I used my little kettle to do it. And these are the seeds that I grew from it. So I did this on the 5th, and this is about 8 days worth of growth. You'll see that they will pop up with the first set of leaves. These are not the ones that are sensitive. And I did do this with two different seeds. So this one was actually the zombie seeds that was in the packet I just showed. And then this one was a different brand of it was just called sensitive. And I did have a higher success rate with the zombie one actually. Now these ones I planted 4 days before that. And I had a little less success when it came to doing it this way. This was also not the boil method. I just planted them and that was it. But it looks like a couple are getting ready to pop up here. It's just going really slow. It's much faster if you boil them first. But this does have the second set, and they should be sensitive. I don't know if it's catching it. The leaves kind of move up. When they get bigger, they get more sensitive, and they do a little bit more. I'll show you here that. Also, this pot was planted at the same time as I did the boiling ones, but these ones were not boiled. And you can see the difference. The ones that boiled, they popped up a lot quicker. But if you compare them to the ones that are boiled, these ones look smaller, definitely look smaller. The stems are more lengthy and smaller leaves compared to this one. I will definitely have to do the boil method with a couple other seeds. I want to try them with some other plants too. And then I do have a couple different pots where they're a little bit further along. And these ones are going to be a bit more sensitive to the touch. I did put little cages around them just because I'm trying to get them to grow up over and kind of protect them a little bit between the kids and stuff. But if you touch them, you're going to see that the whole limb goes down, the leaves kind of curl up, and it just plays dead. And we'll go ahead and touch the other one. It'll do the same thing. It's pretty neat. And the kids love it. They have a lot of fun with it. Now, just touching it like that, it's not going to harm it. You just be gentle with it. Don't be too rough. And the reason why the plant does this, it's a defense mechanism for it. So herbivores come along and they try to eat the plant. The plant will do that sudden move, and the idea is that will scare the animal away, and then the plant is fine. Now, none of my plants are very old. It's gonna take a little bit of time for them to get a little bit bigger, especially as I'm learning how to grow these ones. These plants, they do not like a lot of fertilizer or nutrients. They actually will pop up better with more of a neutral soil or like a peat, something like that. They did pop quicker there. And I am testing with different soils to see and also different fertilizers just to see how they respond. But overall, they need less nutrients compared to some of the other plants. But anyway, if you are looking for a pretty easy project to do with your kids, that's a lot of fun. The kids love playing with them. They like looking at them, like watching them grow. These do grow a little bit slower so far, and they will get a lot bigger if you let them. They'll actually turn into like a bush, especially if you have several of them in a pot. And you can grow these outside if you are in a warmer zone. I believe if it gets down below, I don't know if it's 55 or what it might be for sure, they will die. So you definitely don't want to grow them outside if you live in a cold area. But you can grow them in a pot and keep them trimmed up. Now, when they do get larger, they do get thorns. So do be careful when that comes around. You can cut those thorns off, but when they get big enough to have the thorns, just be a little bit more careful with them. Now, I do plan to grow these long term. I'm also going to try to grow some big bushy ones. So I'll come back once they get a little bit bigger and reintroduce them again along with different grow cycles. And I will let everybody know which methods worked best for me because I am trying a lot of different ones. Anyway, thank you for watching and see you in the next one.